Today I'm going to be ranking every current UFC champion from worst to best. 8 champions, 1 list. This is probably the hardest list to make possibly ever. You're splitting hairs. All these guys are so elite. I'm basing this off current form, what they've done during their title reigns, and their quality of opponents. And yeah, some of these placements are going to piss people off, guaranteed. Without further ado, let's get into it. Number 8, Tom Aspinall. Starting off at the bottom, Tom Aspinall. Now listen, Tom is insanely talented. Fast hands, elite movement for heavyweight, and ridiculous finishing ability. But the reason he's at number 8 is simple. His resume just isn't as deep as the rest during his title reign. He cleared out heavyweight before he got to the belt. During his reign though, he's had an impressive finish over Curtis Blades and a controversial eye poke versus Surreal Gone. He hasn't racked up multiple title defenses, and heavyweight historically is thinner than most divisions. The potential is sky high, but for right now he sits at the bottom of the champions list. Number 7, Alexandre Volkanovski. Before you freak out, yes, Volk is an all-time great, but we're talking current form, not legacy. He's had losses against Topuria and Islam recently, 2 guys on this list. He's looked more human, and the division's starting to catch up. His most recent outing versus Diego Lopez was competitive, and he looked really good, but not like his former dominant self. He's still sharp, still incredibly skilled, but the aura of invincibility has cracked just enough to drop him down here. Number 6. Alex Pereira. Pereira is pure violence, knockout power like nobody else, and he's already building a crazy legacy across 2 divisions in such a short period of time. But the thing keeping him from being higher is his recent loss to Ankalaev, which he avenged, yes, but there's guys on this list who haven't lost in decades or at all. It's tough to justify putting him above them. The one thing that would put him above everyone else though is if he was able to move up to heavyweight and claim a 3rd belt, as he would be the only fighter in history to become a champion 3 divisions. Poatan is elite. He's cleared out 205. Insanely dangerous, insanely exciting, but not as dominant as the guys above him. Number 5, Alexandre Pantoja. This dude is a problem. He's defended the belt 4 times in a row. He's got a deep skill set, great grappling, cardio, pace. He's got everything. He's beaten literally everyone in the division, multiple times for some, which is why they picked a young, exciting boxer with little experience against high-level opponents as his next fight. That's no knock to Joshua Van, by the way. What keeps him in the middle of this list though is his star power and his finishing ability compared to the next 4 champions. He's in exciting fights and has a bit of a personality, but it's not shown enough. He constantly wins, shows moments of brilliance, and he's elite as hell, but the guys above him are just a level more dominant or more dangerous. Number 4, Merab Dvalishvili. Number 4 is Merab, and it makes sense. Arguably the GOAT of 135, Merab is a machine. Insane cardio, suffocating pressure, relentless wrestling. His resume is insane, and he's pretty much run through a competitive 135 division. People forget how good 135 is because of how dominant he's been. He's beaten big names like O'Malley, Peter Yan, Umar Nurmagomedov, and most recently Corey Sandhagen, and he's looked dominant in every single one. But Merab still lacks that explosive finishing ability and highlight reel danger. Once he can get more finishes under his belt, he can easily be number 1 on this list. That's the only thing holding him back, and it's what keeps him under the other 3 champions. Number 3, Khamzat Chimaev. Say what you want, but when he's healthy and focused, Khamzat is one of the most terrifying fighters alive. He steamrolls people, he ragdolls world-class athletes, and his raw physicality is unmatched. He's run through former champions and probably takes the crown for the best pure wrestler in the UFC right now. Sorry, Islam fans. The only reason he's not number 1 is activity and cardio. We saw a glimpse of what happened when things got tough for him in the Gilbert Burns fight, which keeps aging better and better with each Khamzat fight, but that also could have been down to the draining weight cut at 170. At middleweight though, he looks unstoppable. He hasn't had his first defense yet, but what he's done to former champions and what he did to Dricus du Plessis to get the belt puts him right near the top. Number 2, Islam Makhachev. Runner-up is Islam Makhachev, arguably the most complete fighter on this list. 2 division champion, dominant grappling, sharp striking, elite fight IQ, and he's beaten the best to defend his title multiple times. His resume is unmatched, with finishes over elite fighters like Volk, Charles, and Dustin, and also he just had one of the most dominant title fights in UFC history when he moved up divisions to snatch the belt off JDM. He's nearly perfect and is on his way to becoming one of the best of all time. There's nothing really to say against Islam, and you can put him first and I'd have no problem with it. Islam's control, his patience, and his ability to take over fights puts him above almost every champion, except for one. Number 1, Ilia Topuria. Now before you roll your eyes, right now, Ilia is the guy. Undefeated, explosive, finishing power in both hands, elite grappling, insane confidence, star potential through the roof. And he took out one of the greatest champions ever to claim the belt. KO against Volkanovski, KO against Max Holloway, and then KO against Charles Oliveira to claim a second belt. That's probably the best 3-fight run in UFC history. Those are 3 Hall of Fame fighters. What separates Ilia is the complete package: domination, danger, and youth, and the feeling that he's only scratching the surface. He touches people and they drop. You believe everything he says. He still has some work to do in order to become the GOAT, but what he's done in such a short period of time is special. A win against Arman, and then maybe Paddy, and he's up there with the best of lightweight. And then, if he gets that dream fight with Islam and he's able to beat him, he might have an undisputed claim to be the GOAT of the sport. That's where we're at with Ilia, the cusp of greatness, which is why he's number 1 on this list. So there you guys have it. That is how I would rank all of the current UFC champions. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. This was an insane list to make. Honestly, super tough. I really don't think there is a right answer here. But let me know what you guys thought of this video in the comments. Let me know if you guys agree with my list, and drop yours down there as well. Also, let me know any other type of ranking videos you guys would like to see in the future. I like making these. They're fun, so let me know about those as well. Thank you all for watching once again. I'll catch you all in the next one.